Okay, during the period March-April 2024, one of my sources in South African Police Service informed me about the health tender that was awarded to Mogotsi Matlala through a company owned by Matlala, namely Medicare 24. This company also had links to the then Minister Bekitele. The information discussed with my handler, Madlanga, who indicated that I should wait to action this until the elections. He had a view that changes will be made in this regard on a political level.
What links did this company have with Minister Cele? What links did Medicare 24 have with Minister Cele? Yeah. And what do you base that statement on?
When the information comes, says this company is being awarded a 360 million tender. And the source says, I can tell you, Minister Bekitele is having interest in this particular tender.
All I want is, do you have a basis for saying that there was this link? That's all.
Yes, there are bases. There are bases, Commissioner.
Do you care sharing those bases with us?
Correctly so, Commissioner. The tender was awarded during the tenure of Minister Bekitele. I'm going to take this opportunity, Commissioner, to reference what former Minister Bekitele said in Parliament about this Mogotsi Matlala. Apart from in the statement, I did mention how much Mogotsi Matlala told me about his financial transactions with Minister Bekitele. Now, there is something, I believe the Commission will have access to that. The Commission should perhaps direct attention to the crime intelligence in their archives. There is something called Boko Haram. It was a presentation, intelligence presentation, which was presented to the former Minister Bekitele. I'm going to give a bit description about that presentation. Commissioners, it was 6 pages. The Boko Haram, it talks to a man who was known as John Wick. This John Wick appears on the presentation of the intelligence presentation which was presented to Minister Bekitele. It has a picture of John Wick, his ID number, it has his previous convictions, pending cases and everything, all the matters that were withdrawn against him. It was in 2018 October, Commissioner. Commissioner, John Wick is Mogotsi Matlala. Even the picture is showing that. Now, former Minister Bekitele says now he only met him in December 2024. Now, one will ask again, he even said he didn't know him, he invited him to his house, and it was a freebie, he had to take it. And I should also share, it's within those messages between me and Matlala. The story that Minister Bekitele was in Kat's house, it is true. We actually had to arrest Minister Cele at that time. He was affected by this POCA Act, the Proceeds of Crime Act. There was an arrangement. I believe when you get to those messages, one will be able to allude to the Commission exactly what happened. It was during the ANC Lekgotla, when General Cele was in that house. And the basis which I also refer to, I'm saying when we reach there, it's written in my statement, the monies which Matlala alleges to have given to Bekitele, they are there.
On the timing, when was Minister Cele in Mr. Matlala's house in relation to the award of the contract?
It was after the contract was awarded, Commissioner. The contract was awarded last year, And the information said, and it's not only former minister, it goes to General Masemola also. Not only General Cele. When the information came, they referred, of course, to General Cele, that he has interest in that. And it is true that he would, from time to time, talk to Ket Matlala. But that time, because he was the minister, we could not do anything. Hence, the instruction was that let's wait for the elections. And indeed, the ANC parliamentary list, when it was published, Begitelo was on the list around 200 and something to 300. We already knew he was not coming back to parliament. And we waited for the new dispensation. And as a result, Minister Senzo Mtunu was appointed the Minister of Police.
I just want to understand, and this is my last question on this. I want to understand your point around Mr. John Wicks in relation to the award of the contract. If you are making any connection at all in that regard, what's your point exactly?
The point is that it is clear that General Begitele, he knew Vusimusi Ket Matlala beforehand, because this presentation was done in 2018. And when the source says General Begitele is having an interest in this tender, you will ask him, but why are you saying that? What do you have? He'll say, no, with the information that is coming, go and check, but I know they are talking or they are meeting. He'll just give you a draft information as to this is what is happening.
If I understand you correctly, so you are basically saying at the stage of what you refer to as the Boko Haram presentation, Minister Cele knew of or about Mr. Matlala.
Definitely.
But at that stage, you are not suggesting that they had met.
Yes, they had not met. Let me say, because he was presented, and the picture of the presentation shows Vusi Matlala's picture. Doesn't show, there's no other John Wick. John Wick is Vusi Ket Matlala.
So he knew of or about him.
He knew of the man, yes.